Well, hello everyone, TheOntarioGardener here, back with another Chinese New Year automation tutorial. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about bamboo, of course. Bamboo is one of those weird things. It kind of works like the mandarins, is you don't use a portioner to portion from the bamboo plant, I guess, planter. But basically, follow my mouse here. The way it works is you have your bamboo is being pulled by a grabber. It could be a smart grabber. Doesn't matter the type of grabber here. Goes into your combiner. The combiner is using the combine action on the sink to create water. You can use a one combiner method for this. You can't really make this any more compact. It's a bit janky because there's a lot of holes here, and here, but you can't really compact it any better. I don't think you can, at least as far as having it be portioned for you. Because remember, this is full auto. So anyway, the pots are going to be into the sink. We'll be combining with the water. It'll cycle around. Because pots with water won't activate the danger hop, it'll pass right through, and this will just cycle in this little square here. And the bamboo eventually will make its way to the combiner. The combiner will combine the bamboo with the pot, either in the water or not in the water, depending on what tick it is at. It'll cycle through to the danger hob. The danger hob will cook it, and because the portioner is attached right to the danger hob, the portioner takes priority over the grabber, I should say. So this will continue to portion out until it's empty, and even if you're stuck at, say, one or two portions left, the grabber will not grab it. Portioners always, well, I should say always, but typically always take priority over grabbers when you're dealing with something that can be portioned directly from a hob. Also, because it is a potted item, like broccoli, like soup, it doesn't burn. It doesn't burn on whatever cooking device you use. Danger hob would be the best here because it's the fastest. But you literally could use any sort of cooking device there is, except an oven or microwave, because that you can't automate. Anyway, it'll be portioned out, corner grabber into the prep station. So let's run this. Practice mode, and let's go. Bamboo's coming across. So as you see, the way it works is a single combiner can only combine one item at a time. It can't combine the water and the bamboo shoot at the same, like on the same tick, which is why it cycled through. But again, it's so fast, it's literally 2 seconds of extra waiting time, and you're ready to see the bamboo. Bamboo gets cooked. It gets portioned 3 ways onto their own little like serving trays, I guess you call it. And then this will demonstrate how the grabbers work with the portioner. So because the bamboo pot there is in a state of like suspended portioning, it's basically there's one left. So I can portion from that, and it'll portion immediately. I got to put this somewhere else. And like I don't actually have to portion it. This is like 99.9% portioned. I grab it like that, and let's do another one. Trying to show you the example here. There we go. And it'll cycle through, and then this one here will stay in a suspended animation, I guess you would call it, and it'll sit just like that. So the funny thing with the way this works is as soon as you take the first portion out, the water disappears. It's kind of funny. And again, you can just cycle this back through. It's obviously not going to do anything because this is in a state of being portioned, so you can't actually add. You can't actually add anything to this. This is I kind of just showed you just for example here. I can't really do anything. I can turn it this way, I guess, just to show you how it will fill up. Now, what I just said, though, contradicts what I originally said, is that a combiner will only combine one thing at a time per tick, as I call it. But since this pot here could not move past and go into this spot, the combiner would combine the bamboo and the water together. But anyway, this is pretty simple. It's a bit clunky because of the way you have it set up. I mean, you could set this up to fill in these squares, but you wouldn't have it in a 4x4 block. I guess if anything, you could portion it like this. It doesn't, and this could be a straight grabber. That doesn't change anything at all. Even portioning it from this one, it still doesn't change anything. You're still in this 4x4 square. So I mean, I just do it like this because it's just, I don't know. You're still in this 4x4 square. It takes up 16 square blocks, but with a bunch of holes. So basically you're taking up 1, 2, 3, 4, only 12 square actual squares, but you can't really set things up like that. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me. This is how you automate bamboo. Pretty simple. It's using the same method as doing auto broccoli, auto soup base in a sense, and using the portioner action. It's pretty simple. Thank you guys for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving me a like as well as a comment. And if you're enjoying this series or the Chinese New Year update or anything else on my channel, please consider hitting subscribe. It would really help me out. And one little note here is if there's anything you guys want me to cover that I haven't covered yet with the whole the Chinese New Year update, anything at all, whether it be different automations or different ways to go about it or tips and tricks with the Chinese New Year update, please leave it in a comment below, or you can reach me on Discord. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I'll catch you next time.